Hello guys, Jambo Kenya, kama kawaida, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I want to continue with the same lane of discussion, the hardship in life. And today I want to blame somebody. I just feel that this is not my fault. It is not my fault I am suffering. It is not my fault that I am going through these things. And I have one person or a set of group of people that I need to blame today, our leadership. So this video specifically is addressed, or not even addressed, is questioning the type of leadership that we have. So this goes to Mr. President Uhuru, Deputy President Ruto, Raila, Mudavadi, Wetangula, Kalonzo, all the MPs, governors, MCAs, and the whole leadership, protocol observed. What is happening to you guys? Do you have an idea of what Wanjiko is going through? Actually, today I want to call myself Wanjiko. Do you know what I'm going through? Do you know what we are going through? Do you know that we wake up at 4 to hustle, and after a long day, do you know that we still go home without nothing to put food on the table? You guys, have you ever slept hungry? I have to ask these questions because I don't know whether you know the reality. Mr. President, with all due respect, have you ever slept hungry? Have you ever been sick and you don't have money for medicine? Have your kids ever been sent home for school fees? Have you ever walked on foot to go to work and again in the evening go back home on foot? With all due respect again, has your wife ever asked for money for salon, and since you didn't have, it caused domestic violence in front of your kids simply because there is no money, there is no peace in the house? Has your house ever been locked, or do you even have a house that you pay rent? Do you pay rent, Mr. President? Do you pay rent? Like, have you ever seen a landlord knocking at your door and asking for rent? Do you know how it feels when you and your kids and the wife are put out of the house? Well, I still continue to ask, do you have debts, like personally? Uko na madeni? Like uko na madeni kwa kibanda ya mboga, uko na madeni kwa duka, uko na madeni kwa majirani? Do you have debts? Like kazini, do you borrow money from your colleagues? Who are your colleagues? I'm sorry, I'm confused. We are on the different level. You're the president, I'm just a hustler. So do you borrow? Like everywhere you go, people are asking you, where's my money? Do people call you and ask you, ile deni yangu utanilipa lini? Do you know that there are mobile applications where we borrow money by putting our ID number and our phone number? Tala, and Mshwari, and so on and so forth. Do you know that Wanjiko or Brian, for instance, I got into CRB when I was 18 years. The moment I attained my ID, that ID was used by my mother to acquire loan for us to be able to feed ourselves. And since then, that loan has never been paid. And so it continued interest, interest, interest. Until now, I'm a grown up. I cannot even access banks' credit services because of that loan or those loans. Dear Mr. President and all the leadership, please, the things that you do, the decisions that you make are not for us. The priorities that you put on the table, the things that you guys are doing. You construct roads. You construct a road besides my house to transport what? You tarmac a road from Nairobi to my home to transport what? Or is it to transport me when I'm dead from Nairobi or Mombasa to my upcountry? I don't have water in my homestead, so the road that you're putting this to transport nothing apart from you to use it when you're coming to ask for my votes. Cater for me first. Let me have something that I can grow on my farm. We don't have water. We rely on rainwater. There is no longer rain. You grow, the crops dry up. Let me have water. Let me do farming. Once I have done farming, I can transport the farm commodities to go and sell. But now you put a road besides my house and I don't have anything to transport. I am transporting nothing. These roads don't make sense when I'm sleeping hungry. You bring electricity to my doorstep while I'm living in a mad house. I cannot even afford to put one post from the road to my house. You have to look at me first. Why are you building roads for me, building airports for me? I've never been on an aeroplane. So you making sure that we have good aeroplanes is for you, not for me, please. You have to stoop down to our level and know our real needs. Our real needs are daily food. Our real needs are medical care. Our real needs are school fees for our kids. Our real needs are youth. Tunamaliza shule, we have no employment. The only thing that we can do, we cannot even farm. Like somebody from like me who comes from an arid place. So there's nothing to do. I go to Nairobi or to Mombasa or to Eldoret or to Kisumu to work, and I don't get anything. And now you read budgets, the prices of everything is increasing, increasing, and increasing. You increase the cost of fuel, the matatu people know how to increase the transport cost, so I have to go home on foot. Hmm? You say we have NHIF cover. NHIF cover only gives me bed cover. What about the medicine? What about the outpatient services? Who is going to pay that for me? So, as much as I think I have myself to blame for the things that I am going through, I think the set of leaders that we have set their own priorities. The things that they are doing for their own benefit. They are building infrastructure for the betterment of their own companies, institutions. They have companies. These people export. These people are in business. They have employed people. They have income. These people have never paid rent. They have never trekked to work on foot. So their problems and my problems are two different worlds. Two different worlds. You say you are helping the youth. I register as a company as a youth. You go there, you don't get any jobs. I pay business permit for a whole year. I don't get a single job. I do the tenders, I do the everything. I pay for NCS certificates. A whole year I've been paid NCS certificates. You do tenders, it's as if your company is a flower girl to somebody else's company. They ask you who sent you. The procurement people, they know people. And you are saying you are offering jobs to the youth. Which jobs have you offered to the youth? Because I haven't seen any. In fact, we are getting unemployed every day. Our salaries remain constant, but the cost of commodities are going up, and up. Hii kufikie Mr. President and the rest of the leaders. You must listen to the Kenyans and stop listening to yourselves. You are leading by bad example. Everything that you are doing is just totally a mess. Every day we see the news, you have decided to listen to the you don't follow the constitution. You have done this against the constitution. You have done that against the constitution. Na mimi nikiiba kuku kwa sababu niko na njaa so that I can feed my stomach, I am jailed. Why are they not jailing people for not obeying the law? You people are not obeying the law and you want me to obey the law. They find me at night at 9 trying to get somewhere I can get food for my kids. They take me to the cell because I have disobeyed curfew hours. Curfew to do what? What will I eat if I go to that house at 8? I cannot even afford the price of a mask. 10 shillings, 20 shillings to put on my nose. I find a police officer on the road. They want 500. They want 1,000 shillings. We are living in a frustrated country. A country that doesn't have hatuna mbele wala nyuma. We are just doomed. I have voted for this president for the last 3 elections, but I am the one who regrets most. I would have rather even chosen Abdu Badida. With his high school, with his teaching skills, probably would have done a better job. So I rest my case. With all due respect, I am not a satisfied citizen. Hii pesa ya budget mugawane. Chukua 3.6 trillion divided by for the 4.7 million people that we have. Billion. Divide it. Kila mtu anapata 77,000 shillings. Give us na mtu ahame ama muuse Kenya. because you are not doing the right thing for us. You have already sold this country to the highest bidder. We have classes of people who don't know problems, and classes of people who work but they don't have anything, and classes of people who don't work, who don't know what life is about. They sleep hungry, they are sick, and they don't know about tomorrow. They don't know whether tomorrow they will be alive or dead. My dear viewers, I'm sorry for being angry. Until next time, take care, and please hit the like button, share, comment, and tell me what you need us to discuss about next time.